Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. Welcome back to ModColonies. Chilled is here as well, but we believe his dog damaged his headset. It's very scratchy, very noisy, and a little bit painful in my ear at least. So Chilled will just be on chat today. He's currently trying to do the requirements to make the casings for the create motor. So the two casings you require are the shadow casing and the radiant casing, and we need 16 of each of them for the research, so we can just get the research into it. So both of these guys require something called Chromatic Compound, and then they're both, there's some sort of thing that converts them depending on what you do with it, I guess. So Chromatic Compound, it says mysterious conversion into refined radiance or into shadow steel. So I'm assuming chromatic material forged in the void. It says to me you got to make this stuff in the end, maybe. Anyway, not super sure. We'll also require a few other items to do this. You know, automated shape crafting is not a huge one with this. Did I just pick up something? No. Because we both got the magnets, it makes things a little tough. But Chilled's sort of just trying to wrap his head around this at the moment. I'll jump back over. We've made a couple of changes to the server. Aussie, I'm very grateful for, has gone and upped the RAM on the server from 8 to 12 gig. Because I logged on today, we tried a couple of reboots, but I was still getting 9 FPS, and that's kind of unplayable for me. Sorry, Chilled. Chilled normally runs about 9 to 12 or something. A few other issues when we logged in. There was no water in the system. These guys are still getting damaged, Chilled. We had a bit of an incident yesterday, my time, where a pipe was broken, and it's irradiated some people. They seem to get hurt now every now and then. I think we lost a few villagers, but I've tried cleaning that up, and well, it's the best we can at the moment. They don't seem to die now. I think there's just a little bit of latent Mekanism radiation floating around. All right, really quickly, let's jump to this book. We have the Creative Manager. So I set that up in the last episode, and I have actually since put it in place to be used. It's over on the enchanting system over there, so I could make items for what I needed today. So I've got pretty much everything queued up here that we still require to make. So the creative spellbook, the creative compressor, creative motor, the creative energy cube, the fluid tank, which we already have the rest of the research for. It required, was it 16 4096 fluid components from refined storage, and it requires a master blood orb, which I don't know what level the blood altar's at, and we'll have to go and look at that soon. It also requires 16. No, this is me requesting some stuff. It needs a level 4 altar. Is that for the blood shards? Because there's some sort of weird mechanic that I was looking at that I've never seen in Blood Magic before. So yeah, we have level 4. Okay, cool. This one here, I was making some spell turrets. I need 16 for one of the researchers. This is for the spell book research. We need 16 spell turrets and 16 creative mana jars. So I currently have creative mana jar recipe queued up, and I need to go and make a whole bunch of glyphs. Yeah, anyway, 80 glyphs of intangible and 48 glyphs of intangible, so there's a whole ton of them. So I think this is a little bit derpy. Creative mana jar. Creative Manager. Recipe? No, not going to show me the recipe. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. They just have the research. Okay. All right. Two more things that here that Chilled had done in between. We've got the creative chemical tank. Very nice. And the creative upgrade. Adds an additional upgrade slot to a tool. I don't really need that. I'm not using a pair of giants. Did you get the crushing wheels in? I don't really need that thing. Let's have a look. You just made the crushing wheels. It's a nifty crafting mechanic. I really do like create. Got them made. Nice. Yeah. So one of the components that Chilled needs to make is some crushed obsidian, which can only be done with the create setup. Only be done with those crushing wheels. So that's cool. I'll leave him to it. Let's throw that dirt in the air and someone will pick it up. Yeah, so throwing a few things in and around here. As I said, Master Blood Orb. I mean, we can look into that. Let's see what we need. A Master Blood Orb requires 40,000 LP and a weak Blood Shard. Weak Blood Shards in this pack. This is a bit of a weird one. I don't understand these alchemical reaction chamber recipes. Requires an Imbued Slate and a Sanguine Reverter. So that's some stone, shears, iron, ingot. Did you check the chest by the Blood Orb? Oh, no, I didn't. Got to hand one in though. We need to, we'll be losing it, so I don't want to take one that you've already made. I better go and look, otherwise people will yell at me. Let's zip over here. Chemical reaction chambers. I've just never played with this. This is, stuff. You have a magician and a weak over here in the chest. So I guess. Oh, you've got some weak blood shards though. Nice. And we need 40,000 LP, and this has got 28. So we're going to need a bunch more runes of capacity, I imagine. So capacity, rune of capacity, blank runes, imbued slates, and buckets. That's nothing over the top. Blank slates. I'm going to have to make a bunch of slates, aren't I? How much does that add? Rune of capacity. I never remember. Any ideas, Shield? How much a rune of capacity adds to the total? Not sure. No worries. Need one of them. Take some stone. Take some of this. I don't even have a diamond. Get my own orbs, I guess. Here I am playing with a magic mod. Oh, it's not to be. I do like the overhead, the thing in what's it name? The one probe. You got me a good start. Yes, you did. All right, so it's a weak blood orb. So somehow I need at least a few runes of capacity. So we currently have 28 buckets of life essence in here. I'm going to try and make at least one of these. What do I need for them? Imbued. Not sure what level that is. It's this level coming up, I'm pretty sure. No, that's reinforced. Oh, it's all 3 levels. Yikes. Okay, that's an imbued slate. That's a bunch more blood. Okay, so I need one of them and then a blank rune, some buckets and some stuff. Oh, it's close enough that I don't have to go underneath. Cool. We need to do the sacrifice thing on top. And again, I think we're so far through this pack that I don't know whether it makes sense to do this, if that makes sense, to go full out into this mod. All right, so we've got, what did I say, 28,000. If I replace one of these with a rune of capacity, I'll put this here. And now we have 30,000. So each block is 2,000 LP, which is cool. Each rune of capacity gives us an extra 2,000 capacity in the altar. So what did I say I needed for the master? Master. I'm going to push A on that so I can see it here. It needs 40,000. So I need another 5 of those guys. And that will give me enough blood storage to be able to make it the master blood altar. So I'm going to, I guess I'm going to put a cut in here because it makes sense for me to just try and smack a couple of these together and get it up to 40,000. And yeah, it'll take a moment or two. I should probably automate this, right? Probably not. Not right now. I did. Oh yeah, I was mucking around in that the Greedy Craft pack. I sorta had it automated, very sorta, using whatever that thing was. Gone blank. It's one of those days. One of those days, everyone, where your brain just does not want to work. Probably need to eat something. It'd be kind of smart. No, don't go any further. I want that. Give me that one. Oh, do I have health regen from my thing? Don't I? I don't even really need to eat anymore from the suit. The suit feeds me, correct? Gonna need can. We don't have the paste. Well, I'm healing, and I'm not needing to eat fully at the moment. So I'm not sure if that's just I had some. Might have just had a lot of whatever it's called. I really am blank today. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's 2. All right, I'm going to put this cut in. I'll be back shortly. All right, so I've got those runes of capacity done. There's one extra one down here, and that gives us a capacity of 40,000 millibuckets of life essence, or whatever they want to call it. I'm going to drop the weak blood shard in here. It is going to take all of that. So I'm going to make sure I top it up part way down because I don't want to do a self-sacrifice now because it will probably waste a lot of that LP that we could potentially consume into the shard. So I'll wait until it hits, I don't know, about halfway maybe, or a little bit under halfway, and then I'll do another sacrifice, and that should give us enough. So let's do that. That filled it back up to 30. Yeah, they gave an extra 10,000, so hopefully that's enough. And yes, I did work out why I didn't need to eat. And I said it earlier, I've got the server on peaceful. I think I said it earlier. We've had to put the server on peaceful, as well as add the extra 4 gig of RAM, just to keep it sane. The power usage was kind of through the roof. It was having to process the 150 people and all the extra mobs and monsters that were occurring. So we're currently running in peaceful just so that I can do my recording. All right, so we have a Master Blood Orb. Oop, should have left the knife over there. My bad. Let's put it back. There we go. 1 Master Blood Orb. This should be what is required for one of the researchers, and I think we are getting very close. See, there's still a little bit laggy over here near the main building, but I'll check this out. 1 Master Blood Orb. So if I pop that in here, hopefully they will deliver it. There it goes. It's delivering to the blacksmith. So I still need to do this glyph of intangible, which is a lot. Glyph of intangible. Wow. Mythical clay and phantom membrane. So if I remember rightly, let's just go here. Creative Manager. Why can I not see that recipe now? I need the potion of extend time and the potion of amplify. So this is actually the wrong glyph. Extend time, potion flask itself. I need to make a whole bunch of this. That must be why I couldn't feed it in. Chilled, how did you get the creative mana tank? Did it just turn up? Like you didn't put it in the chest, or was it done when you logged on, or did you have to create it somehow or hand in things? Because yeah, it seems a little weird. Mana tank was just in there? Okay. So I did have all that issue where I couldn't seem to get it delivered and it wouldn't, but this is actually asking for something completely different. It knows they're enchant. Oh, maybe it needs the glyph of intangible. I don't know. It's a weird setup. I might just I'll have a look through here and see exactly what if they can deliver this and I can get the thing back, then I'm all for it. So I might throw another cut in. I'm going to have a bit of a play around with making some items here, and I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, I've been making potions and the like for a long time now. The villagers do not seem to want to deliver this stuff to this guy, so I'm going to deliver them myself. A whole bunch of them. I think I don't have all of them made yet, and it's going to take me quite a while to do this. I don't know. I hope it doesn't derp up, but I mean, Chill did say he logged in and the creative mana thing was in the chest. So I have worked out how to semi-automate the glyph press. I still need a few more phantom membranes, so I need to wait. I've turned it back to normal difficulty. But these here work. you can put your clays in this side, and then your catalyst or whatever you want to call it in the top, and it will pop back out upwards, and then this one catches it. But I've put it like an ender hopper here for the moment. We've got the lots of amplify, got a bunch of intangible. The intangible is going to take me a bit. I've made all the flasks. I'm pretty much just sitting here, slowly going through and creating flasks of potions. Let me see. Let's do this. Oh, they're out. Cool. So that must be all of them then. Let's extend time. That's extend time. These ones will all be for these guys. So again, actually only need 16 in each of these. Same deal, running around. And placing all these things on here. Hey, you got your mixer working. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, so pretty much spending all this time creating all these Ars Nouveau spells and flasks, etc. Trying to get each bit done, and then we can hand them in and hope for the best, to be honest, because I guess the recipe creation system's a little buggy, but generally it's decent. I do like the way that this one has a lot of the recipes built in. I also, again, it's a big feature of the pack that things are gated behind the villagers themselves. How many more flasks do I have? Couple. So I'll go and deliver these to the enchanter. Maybe he can start making some of the stuff. I think that's all of them. Just the intangible ones that I'm struggling with. So again, that'll be a between episodes event, I imagine. Come on, go faster. Let's head down here and we'll talk to old mate. See if I can just deliver this stuff to him and see what he does. Can you craft what I want, or do I need to you got your delivery of glyph of intangible. Or do I need extend time and amplify and put them in here? You don't want to make an ancient tome. Maybe I do just need to pop all these in here. Oh, I keep forgetting to hit shift when I right click on him. All right, there's all them. Hopefully he makes something for me. I mean, that should trigger that we've delivered a bunch. And I hope the game is smart enough, or the pack, the mod is smart enough to understand that I've delivered. Head down here and oh, he's making stuff. I don't think he's got enough. I don't think he's got all the materials he needs. But got a bit of stuff up there. So yeah, I mean, all these things are the ones that are required to unlock the items that I'm making right now. Are the ones that are required to unlock the creative spell book. And again, we haven't done much in there. Creative fluid tank is done. And the creative ability is done. I'll put them back in the chest. Are you chilled? If you're still listening to me. Waffle on by myself. So hopefully the enchanter will make, I guess, the rest of those things. I still need, as I said, I still need to make a couple more of these flasks. And I need a few more phantom membranes, I believe. I'm not sure I've got exactly the number that is required, because it was like 80 and 48, which is like 2 stacks or something. And I'm sure there's still a few more of these things in here. So I tend to be doing a fair bit of work at night, hoping for a phantom. And then I can place them into the one on the far side. Here. And we will get to the last few items. Oh, do I still need one more? Oh, there it is there. Nice. Need some more blaze powder, do. Yeah. Come on, phantoms. Bring it on. Your blaze burner vanished. It probably got picked up by someone running past. I'm really tired of these guys picking up the stuff when they're running past. Right. Bring on the phantoms. But yeah, so I've got like half a stack of mythical clay in here. And I just need a couple more of those things. I'll go and add these in. Add these into the enchanter, hoping that they will craft at least some of them. Doubt they got anything done yesterday. Enchanter's a bit of a weird one, really is. There's the rest. I don't know how this guy actually works. Anyway, I think it might be a good place to wrap up here. We will be a couple of minutes short. I'll stick our head over at Chilled's area and see what shenanigans he's gotten up to. He did go and move all the new Matacraft stuff too, so it's off this platform now and over on its own platform. And I think, yeah, you set up a little bit of auto crafting, or started to. Yep. So we've got auto crafting for advanced pipes. I think my textures have just gone a bit funky. I think that's probably what I'm seeing. Yeah, I've got texture issues today on any of the glass type things. The crusher's working nicely, is it? Not bad, considering you're just running off what, a few water wheels. Did you steal our stuff? Was it you? He grabbed your chromatic compound though. Do you want this back? Oh, mate stole that from you. There's a guard walking past. He stole your chromatic compound. The effort you've had to go through for this, sure you don't want to lose it. Yeah, you've had to make the blaze cake, right? To make him burn harder or faster or whatever it is, in order to make this stuff. So that's the chromatic. Have you made the full amount you need yet, or? And what happens now? How do you forge the next part? Do you know? Do you just leave it out in the open or something? And it absorbs nighttime, or? Yeah, I've turned my magnet off as well, so that should help. Oh, I've got my particles turned off because of the lag I was getting earlier. Particles all. Ooh, it's all sparkly. Leave it out for a little bit. Just turn my particles back on so I could see it. Oh yeah. A couple of little particles coming into it. Probably happens really quick in the end, maybe. I guess then you have one during the day that you leave out. Did the little bar thing go up underneath it when you threw it out, when you picked it up before? Check it out. I'll have a look, please. Doesn't seem to. I can take you do your crafting, I'll take a quick dash over it. Oh, no, the bar's gone up a little bit. I'm going to take a dash over to the end. I've got time in my video. Everyone wants to see this. Maybe. It's becoming daytime. Take long to get to the end either, right? No, that's not open. Come in here. Zip. Zip. There we go. It does say in the void, right? Oh wow, particles coming from everywhere. Not tons, but still particles. Let's pick up stuff while I'm here. Let's see where that's at. No, it doesn't really seem to do much at all, does it? Maybe we need to... Because it said in a void, which is where we are. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll hang out here, but in the meantime, thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. Hope you enjoyed it, and the blaze burner breaks itself, maybe because you're supercharging it. Until next time, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. See you later, children.